was very stressful. It was very stressful. And then once I got up on the stage, I was so emotional I wanted to actually cry, representing my art form that I have fought so hard to represent since I was 13 years old. And for a good cause, I'm representing it for peace. So what more can I ask for?
You did 3 songs. Two songs. Three. Everyone else has done 2 songs.
They cut everybody from this point in. It's 2 songs. That's all it is.
And they're like, well, we want to do our 3 songs. They're like, no, we agreed on 2. They're like, well, we're canceling the other belly dancers. We don't want them on the stage.
Did they say why they didn't want us to go on with him?
The manager's a total asshole.
And then they went right into their 3rd song. I grabbed Miles, I go, can I go? Can I go? Can I go? Their 3rd song, can I go? And he looks at me and he kind of looks around. You know how he gets the wheel starts turning and he darts across the stage. He comes like, get on the stage! You know, and then I think Sony was there just kind of, you know, over there. So I was like, come on! I kind of yelled and we just ran out on the stage.
Come on, you gotta get on stage right now.
Manager just did the 3rd song, so I said, fuck it, well, I'm putting the belly dancers on then.
Yeah.
The prick.
Miles was so there. Miles was incredible.
He
was
really,
amazing.
yeah.
From, like you said, bag carrying. I thought it was very sincere when we were just about to go on and we see all the equipment and we tell Miles immediately that something has to be done, and he did his best, and you can see that he was trying his best.
It was very clear that it was important to him, not just professionally, but personally.
While Miles was really behind us, there's still a lot of stuff that could have been worked out in terms of presenting us in the right light. They were ready for us. They wanted to see us as a main feature of the whole concert. Yeah, somehow they were still like kind of tuning their music behind us and moving equipment.
You know, oh, let's just get them on and off. Yeah, it was still there. They didn't give us rehearsal time, and they didn't even want to give us the whole stage when they were supposed to. But I think we all, you know, showed and proved to them that people enjoyed it.
After we were sort of told, okay, that's about it for belly dancing for the night, the girls all went and got, you know, I was a bit worried they were, you know, a little disappointed. And they went and all got changed, and we came back out to watch In Excess.
Thank you very much!
Come on, man.
They came out to me and says, look, how would they like to go dance on, you know, on one of the songs out in front there?
We got some girls over here who want to dance.
So we went over there and said, you guys want to get out and dance out in the front? They all went,
come on, man.
We find out that we're going to be out there with them, performing, just dancing, just having a good time.
In our regular street
in our regular, exactly.
Like
Yeah, that
having
was
a good
really
old
fun.
time, barefoot, dancing on stage with a rock star.
Thank you, ladies.
I learned a lot here about really the kind of people that I'm dealing with, because at the end of the day, it's those people that, you know, it's the people themselves, the artists themselves, the people walking on stage that you have to depend on to pull it off. You know, I'm not on stage, and they all came through. It was really great. It was really, I was proud of them.
The buzz in the street is major. There's no question about it. It's the best international pop concert they've had here so far from anybody on the island. They've never seen such a collection of international stars in one place in Indonesia, let alone in Bali.
All right, We aim to please. When I got back from Bali, I had a conversation with my accountant in London, telling him, that it actually worked out okay. He said, well, that's great, but you got to cancel the Lollapalooza tour. You can't afford it. But I've already filmed the Jelena DVD. We've shot a Superstars DVD. And Lollapalooza is, in a way, we're setting everything up on Lollapalooza to make these things have a value. So if I cancel Lollapalooza, those DVDs don't have a value. So, in a sense, I have to do it.
We just started rehearsals about a week ago, so like the day after we came back from Bali, so some of us were still recovering. Basically, like the Desert Roses is a dance company, and the ARC 21 has been auditioning dancers from all over the United States, and even had 2 girls fly out from Puerto Rico. And they are like the dance company. And it's been tough. Some of the girls don't have a strong dance background, but as the director, it wasn't always my choice to choose who's in the show. And then you have the Bellydance Superstars, which are the soloists who are also a dance company. There's a different dynamics because they're all used to dancing as soloists. And now all of a sudden we're a group, and it can be kind of frustrating. So I think probably Ansu's having the hardest time with it.
One of the issues that we discussed was that there are a lot of dancers who lead their own troupes that are already star dancers and are used to being directors themselves, coming together, and now we're in the situation of being directed.
The last part is going to follow Casey.
Plus we're doing a lot of her style, which is unusual for us too. A lot of people have completely, different styles than Jelena, so we're trying to adjust to representing ourselves in a completely different style from what we're used to. So that's interesting as well. The different styles of belly dance, the modern Egyptians, had a big influence in the 40s and 50s from our American movies. Actually, in Egypt, they were influenced by these movies. So it has a lot of sparkly costumes, a lot of beating, stuff that you see in Vegas. The dynamics of Vegas has been drawn into belly dancing through the Egyptian style now, and then, of course, in cabaret, you can draw that in also. I learned to belly dance from my American mother. She was a pioneer of cabaret-style, American-style belly dance in the 60s and 70s. I like cabaret style because it's a great genre in which to pull from all the different places. You can even do fusion with Spanish and Indian-style dance, which works for me too, so it's very eclectic.
The belly dance style that I do is tribal belly dance. Cabaret is much more dramatic and airy, and tribal is very, very earthy and grounded and snake-like. I was cabaret for 10 years before I was tribal, so all the stuff that you see with the drum solo, the pops and the locks and all that, that's pretty, I don't know for sure, but I think that was originated by Suhaila Salampour. I'd call it tribal fusion because it's not strictly tribal. Fusing in classical Indian dance, flamenco dance. There's a lot of hip-hop happening, a lot of sort of club-style belly dance. So the dance form is changing.
The problem is now that a lot of these things where you get the choreographers who aren't Middle Eastern dancers, is they're putting jazz, they're putting Farsi, they're putting modern, they're putting Indian. It was and is a folk dance. Duh.
I think the show's looking hot, so that's the important part. And I myself told Jelena that I'm totally behind it. I'm in it, I'm doing it, I'm excited. We're only working with 12 minutes, so that's a tough job. Try to get everybody's ego fit into 12 minutes is probably kind of hard.
We lost 2 girls because the underage thing looks like it was a problem. So much for young girls.
One of the girls from Miami who's 17 didn't have a work permit, and then there was like a budget issue, so it was like that kind of, okay, well she got sent home, so that was really tough. And the other girl, Cassandra, who auditioned here, who's 14 years old, there's some issues of which states, which laws apply to her, and there's all these other legal issues that they're dealing with, so she may or may not go at this point, we don't know.
Yeah, it's going really good. All the girls are really nice to me. I'm the little baby of the group, so yeah, it's fun.
At 14, we've all decided that, that's just too young. rock and rollers out there.
On the Lollapalooza tour, yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking.
So I keep having to change the lines and the choreography, and we're like less than a week away, and we're all, quite nervous about it.